Meaning you can't claim a copyright on an AI?
Any images that are produced by giving a text prompt to the current generative AI models, such as Midjourney or Stable Diffusion, cannot be copyrighted in the U.S. So you would be like, this is my artwork. I just got the help of some AI, but I did all the important stuff, which was put in all the
text.
Like who owns what? Oh, and the U.S. government, at least for the time being, is saying nope, we can't copyright that.
Yeah,
or whatever group
denied.
Responsible. U.S. Copyright Office, USCO, which has equated such prompts to a buyer giving directions to a commissioned artist. So who gets the, not really, because the commissioned artist in this case is AI. They identify what the prompter wishes to have depicted, but the machine determines how to use those instructions or how those instructions are implemented in its output. When an AI technology receives solely a prompt from a human and produces complex written, visual, or musical works in response, the traditional elements of authorship are determined and executed by the technology, not the human user. So that's it. You're not an artist. If you, according to this language, if you think you're an AI artist and the AI is your paintbrush,
get out of here.
Well, I guess you can keep saying it as long as you want. You just can't copyright it.
Right.
Yeah.
And the USCO says, get out of my face. That's the official language.
US.
Allegedly. USCO, the Copyright Office.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
USCO.
But this spawns other, like, practices as well, or laws, like music. What if it's AI-generated music?
No
more sampling?
No copyright.
You know?
Well, you're sampling other humans, and then they're having
samples are
they're having a portion, right? They're having a portion. Mm-hmm. Well, you're talking about even your ability to distinguish whether or not it's human generated in the first place.
So complex.
Yeah. Well, that's a good point. It's one thing to say we will not copyright it if you're being completely transparent about how it was generated, but what if you're not? What if you're trying to hide the fact that AI was involved?
Right.
And you're like, no, I painted that. And the office is like, did you? And then they need tools to detect.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How would you detect something like that?
Well, in the case of written work, they've been semi-successful because universities are trying to figure out how to detect it.
So, for example, I was goofing with ChatGPT with a buddy, and we wrote a script.
Yeah.
For a short film.
Well, you didn't. You didn't.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
And it took us about an hour.
Yeah.
And it was done. Normally, it takes me like an entire weekend to do something like that.
But how was it? Was it good?
Dude, it was so exciting to be like, she'd give, or ChatGPT would
it.
ChatGPT would give a script to us, and we'd be like, no, do it more like Scorsese. And it would actually feel more Scorsese-esque.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was incredible.
Oh.
But how would
we
they
don't have
know?
a camera for him. It's
Yeah,
just going to be on me.
He just leaves. But how do they detect? Like, if I was to hand you that script, there's no way you would be able to tell whether I did it or not.
Yeah, there's no watermark. There's no...
You just copy-paste it into your own Word document.
Yeah.
I know, but they're going to have to build... AI is going to have to detect AI. It's not going to be you or me.
Yeah.
The tool is going to have to be an AI tool.
What do you got there, huh?
This is the jalapeno. Look at this thing.
It's good.
This is the jalapeno cheddar bread, and these guys were talking too much, so I was like...
Yeah, get a snack.
I was like...
Don't eat in front of the people.
I was like, listen, these guys got everything under control on this show, and you guys...
There's no angle on them.
Well, there's an angle on you, Will.
Oh, look at Otis. He's in the frame.
I think a taste test is like, it's fine. Like, people need to know what the reaction is and whatever else.
Okay.
Dude, when I was buying that, the guy who was selling it to me was very serious on the rule of not microwaving it. He was like, do not microwave this. I was like, okay, I won't. But I didn't know it was such a serious rule.
Listen, that's a baker.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, don't screw this up.
There's too many dogs here.
I worked hard on this.
Patty cake, bakers. Man?
What?
Bake me a cake as fast as you can.
Oh, you're singing a nursery rhyme. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, that's what it is. It looks delicious, I gotta say.
You're gonna have. I want you to do a taste test too.
I'm gonna wait because I'm not rude. to the
Listen.
audience there.
I
Listen,
don't think the audience minds. Do they mind? Have they minded before?
because we all know what the audience wants. The audience told Mo to go ahead, not me. Me, they got words for days. You kidding, Will? You know how many words I've got on the internet? How many words do you think I got on the internet?
Yeah.
Dude, remember that that website that guy made that you could type in a word and see where you said it in which episode?
Yeah, that dude was on. That dude was
What
on
was
some.
it called?
He was on some early Chat GPT.
Yeah, really.
Go ahead, Will.
No, you gotta start it, dude.
Otis just got a jalapeno.
Oh my.
What do you think that's going to do to him? Spice him up a little, I'll tell you what.
You know, the jalapenos aren't that spicy, but like for a breakfast type of thing, it's good. You don't want your breakfast too spicy.
For a dog?
Oh, for not
Yeah,
just,
like in eggs or something.
yeah.
It's nice.
Is that what you do, Will? You got the.
I don't mind it. Yeah. A little bit of peppers in the morning. Has a kick. Okay, let's go for one more article, one more story.
Is it Elon
Get
Musk
in the
or
frame,
AI?
man.
He slowly starts leaving the frame.